It's not really prepared. We're having a spontaneous meeting. We have spontaneous speakers, and I don't think I could have personally chosen two better candidates for spontaneous speeches than the two that we have. Our first speaker, well, our second speaker is preparing the speech title that he's going to hand to me at some point here before I call on him. Then the first speaker today actually took the trouble and the time to write out an introduction. I kid you not, he wrote out an introduction. And you're going to enjoy this introduction because he says that this is our speaker is RolfRidge. And Rolf's speech today conforms to no particular speech in any particular manual. The content is uncertain. It doesn't have a title. Rolf is skipping town the second today's meeting ends. We welcome our speaker, RolfRidge.
Carl, do we have a vote count?
Yes.
Jim.
I'm here. Oh.
Mom, apple pie, and the US of A. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I will be enjoying the presence of my mother and a great 4th of July in my ancestral hometown, Inverness, California. Starting as soon as I leave our meeting here today, I'm going to hop in my car and speed north, hopefully not stopping at all, get ahead of the traffic, just ahead of the carpool requirements in the various highways as I traverse my way north. Inverness has a century-old tradition of foot races and other activities that occur around 4th of July. And it really begins the night before when several of the organizers recruit local kids to knock on doors with coffee cans and collect money to pay for the prizes for the next day's foot races that happen out in front of the firehouse. So I don't know if I'm going to be involved in that this year, but I have other years. And we hang out in front of the schoolhouse and then send the kids off to bang on doors. And I feel sorry for some of the people because the kids don't go that far. So there's certain people get their doors knocked on every year with these kids begging for money. And then my friend Tom, who organizes the whole thing in recent years, whether the money comes out right or not, he makes it work and goes off somewhere to buy lots of little plastic chintzy prizes and things for the kids. So that's always fun, and we would often do dinner at his house afterwards on the 3rd of July. And that was special, I'll tell you about that later. But 4th of July starts out with the Olima to Inverness Marathon. So this is a race, and it's not a true marathon, 26.2 miles, it ain't. It's between 5 and 6, I think. So I'm very excited to be returning to do that this year. I've been unable to pursue some of the other things I do, but I've been running, so I'm fired up for Sunday morning, 8 o'clock. Meet me in Olima if you want to run. And my friend, the organizer, provides water and soda and usually a 6-pack of beer for refreshments afterwards, after starting the day that way. And then it's off to the firehouse. And it's really a great scene. There's a big lawn, big long straight stretch. And all the members of the community, friends, parents, out-of-town people, summer people, people you may only see once a year gather. And it starts out with this local character up on the back of a flatbed truck ranting. It's fairly spontaneous for the most part. But he's always got something good to rant about. He's a great local character. He writes great letters to the paper. He's a tree cutter, for example, and he writes these letters about these damn people who moved to the country because they love the forest, and then they get all the trees cut down. So he's not just looking out for himself. He's got a good perspective on things. So he'll get up and rant, and then a father of my friend, who's an actor and a drama teacher, gets up and he reads the Declaration of Independence. It's really a nice scene. It has a great feel to it, and he gets up there 4 and whatever, I don't know what starts, but it's great. I hear it every year. Constitution, Gettysburg Address, whatever. It's all in our ancestral memory. And then the foot races begin chronologically, starting with the little ones, kids crawling. 3-legged races often end up kind of bloody because it does occur on concrete and some wipeouts. It's pretty competitive, but it's all in good fun. At the end of the celebrations, traditionally, most folks have gone off to Drake's Beach to enjoy a picnic. when I was a kid, that was a lot more exciting. We'd play frisbee and play volleyball and run around out there. I don't know that I'll go out there again this year, but it's bound to be a good time. Inverness, for those of you who aren't familiar with it, is on the shores of Tomales Bay, where in the summer the water gets warm and it's just a swimming paradise. So I will probably spend a lot of my time hanging out on the bay beaches and swimming this weekend. The most exciting part of the weekend for me, though, it will be a long weekend carrying on through Monday, is that deep in the South Pacific, 40 to 50 knot winds were blowing last week, and we have a rare south swell coming, so there might be some waves. And the latest forecast is for some south winds. And that's a rare but special combination where 10 Mile Beach could have some fabulous surf come Sunday or Monday. So that's what really makes my heart sing and gets me excited about 4th of July. And that is how I will be spending my 4th of July, and I hope everybody else here has a wonderful mom, apple pie, and 4th of July kind of weekend as well.